Hello Eagle fans. This evening I'm doing a video very late at night, so I'm going to use my golf announcer voice. You'll see that Liberty just took off from the nest. It was a very adventurous day, one that had many chases and ended up in Liberty laying an egg. So you'll see that Liberty left the nest there, came back shortly. She was vocalizing. In the span of just 40 minutes, which my video here is encapsulating over a period of about a minute and a half, you'll see Liberty go out on 4 different chases. So an average of every 10 minutes she's going out. And Guardian goes out at least twice. The day Terry was down there, and on the 12th there was a subadult eagle. Yesterday on the 13th, I'm not sure what the activity was, but Terry did report a couple of juveniles in the area on the 14th, Valentine's Day. That's Guardian heading out on the chase to assist Liberty. In the evening, about 6:22, Liberty ends up returning. You'll see that she's a bit winded. Her wings are not folded up against her body, and this may be from a day of a lot of chases, and it may also be due to the fact that the egg is coming. So over the next 8 minutes here, you'll see Liberty really get down to the process of laying the egg. Yes, she came in to the nest at about 6:20, and this is whatever, 16, 17 minutes later. But this is when she really gets down to the process of squatting into the nest there, and you'll start to see her ruffle her feathers, which many call a rouse, and then we will witness her bearing down to lay the egg. So while this is happening, I will just narrate here and there when I see key events. Okay, we start to see her squatting and bearing down here. It's about 6:38, and we're about 5 minutes before the egg is laid. You'll see her feathers start to ruffle away from her body, otherwise known as a rouse. If you hear grinding in the background, that's my computer disk writing. Okay, it's 6:39. We're about 4 minutes before the egg is laid. You'll see her move back and forth from foot to foot, leg to leg. We're at 6:40, about 3 minutes before the egg is laid. Now you see her bearing down. You can even see her body kind of shake. And again, she's shifting from leg to leg, foot to foot. It's 6:41, and we're about 2 minutes from the egg being laid. More bearing down. It's 6:42, and we're about 1 minute from the egg being laid. More bearing. And a final bear down here. It's 6:43. You believe the egg was just laid there. Liberty kind of scooches around, so at the very latest the egg might be laid now, but I think it was right at the top at 6:43. Now Liberty stayed in this position for several minutes, and we weren't able to see the egg right away. So I've cut out about 3 minutes of the time when she was just standing there and we couldn't see the egg. But now we're zooming in to see what we can see. And about 4 minutes after it was laid, we can finally see the egg there underneath her. This is typical behavior for Liberty. I don't know about other eagles, but Liberty usually stands over the egg for a period and allows it to cool. She does, at least the first egg, she does not immediately assume an incubation position. In just a minute, we'll see Liberty do the first check and roll of the egg. There's our first major view of the egg. And for any of you that might be concerned that it's cracked, it's not. There are pieces of grass and biological materials that cling to the egg. It's most likely just fine. Here we see Liberty at 7 p.m. She is standing over the egg and allowing it to cool. And at 8:30, she is down over the top, incubating. Definitely tired from the day and doing a little bit of sleeping. At 8:50, she's back up to roll the egg. For those of you who are not familiar with this process, a bird will roll its egg in the nest, and then, as you see now, they often aerate the nest with their beaks, and she will go back into incubation position. This allows the egg to be continually rotated and have the heat source rotated. Here's another egg roll at about 11 p.m. Here's a zoom in on the egg at around 11. Now you see Liberty is standing over the top of it and letting it cool. But for those who aren't aware, an eagle will often let the first egg cool to slow down its total time until it hatches. That way it allows any subsequent eggs and eaglets to hatch closer together so that they're more competitive with each other rather than having one that's purely dominant. We see Liberty here again. We know why she's tired. She's had a big day. She looks beautiful and peaceful. Congratulations, Liberty and Guardian. To all of you, thank you. Be safe and be well.